Just a few hours back, Victor Wembanyama squared off against the dynamic duo of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic in a game that was way closer than anyone expected. It was the kind of matchup that had everyone glued to their seats, buzzing with excitement. Let's break down all the epic moments and hidden gems from last night that you might have missed. The game kicked off with a bang, literally. Sochan whipped out a slick pass, setting up Wembanyama for a thunderous dunk that got the crowd roaring right from the get-go. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Kyrie was all about making moves toward the basket, eyeing Gafford for the play. But there was Wembanyama right in the thick of it, challenging the shot and picking up his first foul of the game in the process. Attacking the rim, Wembanyama found it tough to find his rhythm, making just 3 out of 13 shots from the field. However, he did manage to draw fouls and showcased his skill from the free throw line, sinking 6 out of 7 attempts. In what seemed like a playful thank you to the refs for the call, Wembanyama dished out a little gift, sending the ball straight to the noggin. Think Wembanyama's 3 out of 13 field goal percentage was off the mark. Sochan decided to one-up that effort, taking the phrase "go big or go home" a little too seriously by spamming contested layups left, right, and center, landing only 4 out of 15 attempts. But where Wembanyama might have fallen short in field goals, he more than made up for it with his defensive prowess. He made his presence felt in a big way, delivering a massive block on a layup attempt that had the crowd buzzing. Luka, on the other end, experienced what for him counts as an off-scoring night, netting only 18 points. With Sochan sticking to him like glue all game, it seems like Sochan's relentless defense was the silver lining in his otherwise challenging performance. With Wembanyama off the court, things got pretty wild for the Spurs. Their play turned chaotic with some haphazard passes and a noticeable breakdown in communication on defense. Kyrie seized the opportunity to shine, taking full advantage of Wembanyama's absence. He even capped off the first quarter with a buzzer beater.
On the floor.
Oh wow, Kyrie Irving! Another buzzer beater! That's what he does!
Wembanyama made his return in the second quarter, but the Spurs were still out of sync, their communication issues lingering. They were completely caught off guard by a smooth give-and-go play, orchestrated by Kyrie, who showcased his offensive IQ and left the Spurs defense frozen in their tracks. On the very next play, Wembanyama wasn't about to let that slide. He responded with authority, shutting down the opposition with a massive block. He didn't stop there. Wembanyama kept the momentum, thwarting an alley-oop attempt with yet another block, signaling his defensive dominance. Kyrie and Luka, feeling the pressure, knew they needed to make something happen. They linked up intelligently, executing another give-and-go play that displayed their seamless chemistry. After the last alley-oop was denied, Luka took matters into his own hands. This time, he lobbed the ball high enough that not even Wembanyama could intercept it, ensuring the play was successful. Wembanyama's attempts at field goals were indeed a struggle. He appeared sluggish and physically overpowered on the court, a rare sight for someone of his caliber. Despite Luka not lighting up the scoreboard with points, he demonstrated his exceptional skill in setting up his teammates. He delivered a seemingly impossible assist for a three-pointer, showcasing his vision and finesse. Additionally, Luka executed a beautiful lob pass that set up a thunderous slam, further proving that his brilliance isn't just in scoring, but also in making those around him better.
On the penetration, looks like he's going to take a shot. Last minute, tries to get it over to Gafford, and clearly a foul from behind.
Wembanyama's night of impressive blocks was far from over, adding to his tally with a superb swat from the perimeter. However, when it came to ball handling, the story was a bit different. Despite looking sluggish with his dribbling, he managed to find a teammate with a sharp pass, setting up a nice three-pointer. He continued to dominate in paint protection, though he was whistled for a foul during one of his attempts to block a shot. The Spurs didn't agree with the call and decided to challenge it, a move that paid off when the review favored them, overturning the foul call. Wemby's attempts at layups continued to miss their mark, and this time, there was no whistle in his favor to provide some consolation. In an unexpected twist, Wembanyama showcased his basketball IQ with a smart defensive play, positioning himself perfectly to draw a charge call. It's not often you see a player of his stature making such a strategic move on the defensive end, further highlighting his versatility and understanding of the game. In a thrilling sequence for the Spurs, Luka made a bold move to the basket, aiming for a layup, only to be met with a resolute block from Osman. Undeterred, Luka tried his luck again with another drive for a layup, but once more, he found his path blocked by Osman. Not one to be easily discouraged, Luka responded in spectacular fashion, creating space with a step-back move and sinking a three-pointer. This display of resilience and skill underscored his ability to bounce back and make a statement, even after facing setbacks. Kyrie, known for his spellbinding handles and ability to weave through defenses, initially found himself thwarted by a block on his layup attempt, his wizardry momentarily contained. However, not one to be kept down, he soon performed what seemed like the impossible, artfully finishing a layup through two defenders, including Wembanyama himself. This moment of brilliance highlighted Kyrie's resilience and his knack for overcoming even the most daunting challenges on the court. When Kyrie landed that astounding move, it was a clear signal that the game was slipping away from the Spurs, despite their commendable performance. Up until that point, they were only behind by a narrow 3-point margin, showing that they were very much in the fight. However, the combined forces of Kyrie and Luka proved too much to handle in the closing moments. Even as Wembanyama threw down an emphatic, angry dunk in response, the momentum had already shifted. The Spurs, despite their valiant effort and fighting spirit, ultimately saw the game slip through their fingers in the last minute.